Well, hello, my YouTube fellas and girls. So today I am doing a flip through from a journal that I have been working on in my lives. It's now finished. And if you've been watching my lives, you might not want to see this because it took me 4 weeks to get it done. This is actually an altered journal where you tear out so many pages and you can go back if you're interested in learning how this was made. There's no signatures. It's made just using a simple Reader's Digest book. These are little altered paper clips. And this is what the flip through looks like. And whoever gets this can add what they want to it, which is going to go to a friend of my mother's. So this was done with mousse and it was done with a stencil. And then most of the pictures in this were pulled, except that was already in the book. Gotta love strawberries. So all these pictures are mainly from National Geographics because they have wonderful stuff. These are my cards that can be used for pictures or journaling on, whatever you want to do with them. You can even add your own papers if you want to and continue to journal on them if you want to. I made these with the fabric tags, and these will go in all the side pockets, which I'll only explain once as we go through the journal, where you glue the top and the bottom of the page to make a side tuck. This lets people know where all the pockets are located to get the journals. These are my dyed pages that I literally bake, and this here is some really pretty botanical stamps. Another picture from National Geographic that I really like. And I tried to make this to where when you flip through, you have something to look at and write at the same time. And these are what I call my peekaboo pockets. And what I do with these pages is I bend the page back, I glue it here and here and across the bottom to turn it into a side tuck. And there you go. So you could add what you want right here. She could decorate this right on it. Whatever the person wants, it gets it. More National Geographic papers. They have beautiful florals and different things in National Geographics, and I see a lot of people throw these type of magazines away, and I love photography, so why not utilize? And then here's my coffee dyed papers. Here's more. All the dyed papers in here are ones that I've done myself. Here is the pockets that are glued down the page and across the bottom, and it turns it into a top tuck for where you can store stuff in here. And I put the altered paper clips on every single one of those pockets, so whoever gets it can find those pockets. And then we just continue, and all this you can write on. There's another side tuck. It can be flowers, animals, anything to peek out the pocket. That's why I call it peekaboo pocket, because I think they're just so cute. Then here's another journaling card in the side pocket. And then this one I added a charm of a tree because it's nature oriented. There's a little bear. There's a top pocket that goes down in. This is done with a napkin, and then I had some of this really pretty washi tape. And then here, magazine cutouts and words. I put feel the love. It's the little things in life. Love the little paper, the clothesline pens, especially because they're blue. But I used to love fresh linens on the clothesline. And then there's this pocket. And then this one, I did something different. I added notebook paper and I distressed the outside of it. So she had a little writing place if she wants to do that. So we continue on through. This here, I had fun playing with acrylic paints. And this had like a little bit of glitter glue, and just these came out of just pieces that I had that somebody had sold at a sale. Sometimes it's really cool to get like snippets of different laces and just pieces of things that you can tie at the top of your tags. This here was a sticker over top of a stencil I did with mousse. Being outdoors, I wanted to add an owl. You can write on the back of these, leave them as is. This was a lot of fun. This was done with my Big Shot. I have the little jars, and I put a brad in it, and then I topped it with some coffee dyed paper. and I stuck the word together. And this was made out of just a file folder. And you can layer this, decorate it, do whatever, but I thought it looked like just the distressing was enough for this journal. Here's another tuck pocket, another napkin, and I love how the napkins, because you can take them apart and you can see the words through it. So we'll continue to flip, and you have more pages and another little peekaboo pocket. And then here's birds and another pocket from the top. And then this was a napkin that was the second layer. The butterfly colors ran through the napkin, so I thought that was really cute because it kind of gave it a fainter look. And then this has got a plant and the peekaboo. It says, make every day a great day. Then we have a home sweet home. I cut that out of a magazine. And we have another, oh, that's next. Sorry. Then here's another journaling type card, which is made out of cardstocks. They're all different color cardstocks. This says welcome. What journal doesn't like to feel welcome? And I love the blues in this. And this was also a magazine ad. It's amazing what you can find in your junk mail. And then here's another side tuck with some peekaboo flowers. Then we have a turtle. Then we have a beautiful sunlight through the tree picture. All these photographers are amazing, and that's National Geographic's. Some more cardstocks, and I tried to give a variety of colors in the cardstock because I wanted it to be a colorful journal. And then here was a sticker with Daisy Duck. And then I got to play with some acrylic paint and Nuvo drops, and I made that. And then here was just some summer fun time stickers. I painted these using gesso and my acrylic paints, and it was fun to play on those because I've never played with paints that much except for when I was a kid. So the acrylics was fun. This was part of a napkin over a word page, and it was also distressed, and this was made from a file folder. I wanted to put something with a holiday in here. So I added this little gnome and this ghost. And then here, beautiful mountain image. And I made another of the distressed pages. And I think this came off of just a little book I had. This here. This is just something you can get at the Dollar Tree or something, and you just cut around it and turn it into a journaling page. And then this has a cute little tag on it. I mean, a charm. And it looks like a little bunny holding a tennis racket. So I added that on there to give her a couple charms. And then this goes into more, and all this can be turned into anything. It could be just a writing journal. It could be turned into where you keep your records of your bills. It doesn't matter, but it's pretty. At least I think so. I love journals like this where you can look at stuff. This here she can use as a background for something, for a picture. Another peekaboo. Wanted to add some little bit more color. And I believe that orange paper was, I don't know if that was dyed or if that was, yeah, that was dyed. That was an Amy paper. Because sometimes I'll get regular paid for, bought paper. And then here's another tuck. And then these are I just love National Geographics. I really do. They have such a variety. Then here she could make this a little face section if she wants to. There's a little peekaboo bunny. Little peekaboo monkey. Look at that little monkey face. So stinking cute. But I love how it peeks out of the side pockets. And then here is another piece of cardstock. And then keep going. And then this says family. And so many things can be added to these. And this here I did a little multicolored. I added a piece of doily in here with a cute little kind of like country looking button. This was actually a picture in the book. I just left it and covered the rest of it. I had a magazine picture in here to give a little winter look. And then that's Love Love washi tape. This is another piece of Amy paper mixed with my paper. I forgot I stuck some of her paper in here too. And then there's a peekaboo kangaroo. And then we have another piece of cardstock. And, you know, a person, if they want to, they could add pockets. They can add pockets like to the front and the back of the books. I kind of kept it to where I didn't want it real bulky because you always want to add more. You always think you never give enough at times. Some of us crafters do, I should say. I should speak for everybody. And there's another up, down pocket. And there's a turtle, napkin. And then this continues into another. But you can turn these into alligator mouths if you're not careful. And then this was just from the Dollar Tree, just regular stuff. And then this was fabric I got at an estate sale I went to. It was 6x6, but I cut a piece off because I took that piece and put it on a tag. This here could be a cracker box, cereal box, it doesn't matter. I just layered these on top of each other and they look like they're stitched, but they're not. It's a die cut that's got the stitch built in, so when you cut it, it gives it that look. And these were words I took offline. I found a piece of scroll and I added a bunch of words. I sized it to how I wanted it to be, and then I cut them, and I can put these in, and I call these my little fabric tags. And to give you an example of those, this is some more that I made. And like this is on denim, it says recollections. This one says memoir. This one says journal. This one says life. This one says history. This one says faith. And I have made these and sold them in my live sales before so that you can pick a word that resonates with your journal you're making if you want to use them. And all you got to do is glue this part down. And voila, there's the front of your journal. So, you know, it was fun playing with this because I didn't know what to do with all this fabric. And you learn as you go along. And sometimes it's cool if you want to tie these or if you want to add like a dangle right here or something. But, you know, I like this because it's handheld and I think she will like this. I hope anyways. So thank you so much for sitting through a flip through of my journal, my recent one that I just completed. So with that, whatever time zone you're in, I hope you're having a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye, and leave me a comment in the comment section below. I want to hear from you.